Okay, so today we're talking about when the FDA came to my house. They essentially, I'm not going to say raided, because they didn't raid anything, but they came here to give me the iron fist talking to. So a lot of you don't know, I run 4 different channels. I run a Porsche channel, a BMW channel, the MRE channel, and now a lottery channel. And so that attracts a lot of attention from a lot of different people. Whenever you do something in the public eye, the whole world is out trying to stop you from doing that, right? They want a piece of the action. They want some money. They want whatever. I want, right? So the FDA shows up one day and they said, well, I'm from the FDA. It was an older gentleman. He wasn't angry or anything. And so the first thing I did was grab the camera. And back then we're shooting with the GoPro exclusively, so it was easy to grab. And the guy essentially said, you can't import anything in the United States at all. No meat, no food, no nothing. You're going to get, I forgot what, all kinds of diseases. Essentially, he said if you live in Europe or anywhere else, you're going to have this disease. It's stupid. It's ignorant. And a lot of the guys in Europe and Australia didn't take likely to that on the video either. So I'll post a link below to the video, the whole video. We'll put some clips in here possibly if we get that worked out. And so anyhow, the guy had to come in and look at everything. He wanted to make sure it wasn't reselling any food or doing anything wrong, on and on and on, right? So why am I telling you this story on a Porsche channel? Well, we have a new issue with the EPA. EPA controls all your emission control stuff on your cars. So if you're changing the exhaust or intake or reflashing the ECU, now they're going to come after you, right? Not so much individuals like me, people that are doing tuning software, people that are doing this for a living. And you guys know a while back they hit the Diesel brothers for doing the diesel stuff, for de-def systeming these diesels and modifying them. And they got slapped with what, almost $1 million fine, I believe, $800,000. And essentially what they're going to do, if you run a shop or you run a business, they're going to look up your income. They're going to write you a fine you can't pay. That's what they do, right? So never think, oh, I could pay whatever they throw at me. That's not the case. That's not the case, right? It's always public information of what you make. They could always shoot a number out there you can't contend with, and they're going to close you down. So why am I telling you this? Well, it's going to become more and more difficult to buy tunes already done for your cars, to find a shop that'll tune anything, that'll change to colder intake, that'll change turbos, that'll change exhausts, and so on, right? So there is a act everybody's signing called the RPM Act, and I'll see if I can find the link for that. We'll put that below too, and that's going to try to disband the FDA of doing this. Unfortunately, they're already doing this. So this is more of a Green New Deal type thing, right? I don't want to get political on YouTube because we know how that goes, but it is a Green New Deal type situation. They're going after anybody that's harming the environment, even though if you're not, it doesn't matter. They're going to get you. They're going to get you, right? And that's the way it's been. Luckily here, I don't work on anybody else's stuff, Philip stuff, and we don't really modify much of anything, very little. But if you're a shop modifying and modifying for other people and taking money from them for modifying their car, you could get in trouble over this. So definitely pay attention, guys. What's going on? This is a bad situation. You have seen a lot of other YouTubers talk about it. I thought I'd touch on it just a little bit. And, we started out with FDA and then went to the EPA. It's kind of all the same deal. They kind of go at you the same way. FDA probably go at you even harder, actually, than EPA will. But we don't want to find out either one of them. I was lucky enough to get it on film. Luckily, my situation turned out good, and I wasn't actually selling anything, so there's very little they could do to me at that point. But you could definitely tell things go sideways real quick. And when we posted that video, I posted on the MRE channel, it got like 100,000 views in the first hour, right? And then that was going, and then all of a sudden here comes the threats. And, take this down, that's inhumane what you did to this guy. From that agency, not from people, from that agency. And it kept going on and on and on. And I had to call the lawyer, and the lawyer said, well, he's like, I don't know, take it down, I guess. And then after time went on, He said I could put it back up. There's nothing they could do. So he put it back up. By that time, YouTube killed the algorithm, and it got 0 views from there on. So kind of an interesting thing why they wouldn't re-push that once it's put back up. That's my story. That's my brush in. Hopefully it'll be our last one. I don't sell anything to anybody because we're not like that here, right? We don't have to do that. We make our money through YouTube revenue and Amazon affiliate links and stuff like that. And that's it, guys. That's my story about the FDA/EPA. Have a good one. We'll see you very soon. Okay, so tell me what the situation is here.
Well, I received this notice from our Sitsi internet team.
Okay.
And they said that you're selling foreign MREs on Amazon as well as reviewing them on Facebook and YouTube.
Okay, so you would think that they would know the difference from Amazon affiliate store versus selling on there. So, have to excuse me, blood pressure's really up.
That's fine. You're not in any big trouble or anything. We're just...
No, I know. Let's go stand in the shade first of all before we both die of a heat stroke.
Okay.
I have to document it if not.
Right.
Okay. So, I review MREs on YouTube. They should know that. I don't sell them to anybody. I have an Amazon affiliate store, which means I just put links on Amazon to other people's stuff. I don't sell anything.
Link to other stores.
They should know that.
This is
if they don't know that, they should go find out. I mean, that's common. I think a lot of this is a big misunderstanding, to be honest with you.
Okay.
I understand they hit a lot of suppliers. Selling MREs is one thing. What I do is review them for my own personal use. You can go on the channel, Nathan's MRE, you can see everything I've ever done.
Okay.
So what I do for personal use shouldn't be a problem. So the next thing is, all this stuff is canned, pre-packaged at manufacturers, correct? It's not like some guy's making this in his basement. It's not that way at all. It's all stuff you could buy at a local grocery store in other countries, stuff that's easily available, all mass produced. My understanding on the website, USDA website, was if it's not mass produced, there's a problem. Some manufacturers may not have the license to sell here, but that's a huge gray area. The situation is, on the website, it states that if it's mass produced, then it's okay. But then at the very end, it says, well, but these laws could change at any time. Let me clear this up too. I don't have any problem against border agents at all. I think there's a special need for them. But what they're doing here, not only this past situation we had, not only took the meat products, just took the whole rations. The other one was just all chopped up. It was a vegetarian one, so they left it. They shouldn't be able to do that. Removing the meat's one thing. If not, in my personal opinion, I understand you guys got a huge grant. There's a flood of money coming in. You have plenty of money to spread around, unlimited resources at this moment with that grant. That's why all this is happening. Is that correct? You probably can't answer that. Okay. So why is this?